What's up, YouTube? What's going on? IREZ family back at it again. We're here with this crazy rainy weather, and what do you do in crazy rainy weather? You make champurrado. So we're here at the world famous Cardenas, aka Cardenas. We're gonna go and get all the supplies we need to make some champurrado. We're gonna go to the panaderia and get some freshly made pan and just have a cool, chill Saturday. Watch some Netflix with the kids and just relax and do nothing. Right, Charisma?
I want to go play in the rain.
Who doesn't want to play in the rain?
I do.
I know she wants to play in the rain. So the rain kind of calmed down. It's not raining that hard. Pretty cool sunroof. More like rain roof. Alright, YouTube. So these are the main ingredients we're going to use to make the champurrado. You're going to need some abuelita, my grandma right here. This is the best hot chocolate ever. So yeah, abuelita. We're going to need some cinnamon. Sticks of cinnamon. We're gonna need some lechera. This is concentrated sweet milk. This is what's gonna give us some good sweet taste. And we need some evaporated milk. 1 can of these, 2 sweeteners, and the main ingredients, some masa. This is masa made, prepared already at Cardenas for tamales. So you could go and get some masa for tamales. That's what we're going to use for this champurrado. So we're going to use my abuelita, cinnamon, the 2 milks, and some masa. We're also going to need a gallon of milk. So check it out. This is how we're going to do it. All right. So the first step is to get a pot and put some water to boil and throw the cinnamon sticks in there. So got a pretty decent sized pot for the whole family. And just fill it like about 1/4 filled with water. And I like a lot of cinnamon, so I put 6 sticks of cinnamon. And we're gonna let it boil and get to a nice brown, rich color. Alright, YouTube, so we got the cinnamon boiling in the water. It's a nice, rich color. It smells amazing.
And I got chocolate in my face.
This girl's got chocolate in her face. She made a cake. So yeah, so my next step, I'm gonna add my milk.
Yeah, because who does it with milk?
So we're gonna add a whole gallon of milk.
8. Is that a cake?
Look at that.
Mom,
Yes.
look at.
Whole gallon of whole milk. And we're just gonna mix this. And you want to leave the cinnamon in there so it can keep getting that cinnamon rich flavor.
The cinnamon is the dude for people. That's you.
Smells delicious.
I'm a statue.
Alright, so the next step is we're gonna call on my grandmother for her secret recipe, which is chocolate de abuelita, which is a hot chocolate. Abuelita means grandma, so this is the best hot chocolate out there. So back in the day when my mom used to do this, she used to grate these blocks of abuelita with the cheese grater, and I find out that once this is boiling and it just breaks up easily, so I'm lazy. I don't want to grate this, so I just throw it in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just mix it, and it slowly dissolves by itself. There's no need to grate it and do extra work when it's just going to dissolve by itself. And the key is just to keep stirring. You don't want the milk to stick to the bottom of the pot. So just keep mixing. And what my grandmother always said, whoever starts mixing has to finish mixing till the end. If someone else comes and mixes your pot, the whole recipe is spoiled and you gotta throw it away and start all over again. So do not let no one interrupt and mix your spoon. Alright, that's the key to this formula, to this recipe. Stir yourself. Don't let no one, mix your pot. As they say in Spanish, que no dejes que alguien meta cuchara. Alright? Remember those words. Alright, so you can see the chocolate starting to dissolve. Well, now we're going to add the evaporated milk.
Evaporated milk.
It's milk that's been evaporated.
What's that mean?
So 1 can of that. And then the lechera. This is the concentrated milk. This stuff is sweet. It's yummy. It's really good. I could just drink this.
Drink it.
As you can see, it's really thick and creamy.
Yeah, I feel like it's cheese.
And this is going to give you your sweetener. It's really sweet. It's really delish. It's really good. So 2 cans of this right here, the lechera. And yeah, my wife just reminded me right now that you do not need to add sugar to this. This is going to give you your sweetener right here. This right here and your chocolate. La abuelita, that's gonna give you your sweetener. You don't need to add no more sugar, nothing else. Just gonna pour all this in. You can see it's thick. It's it's a little process to get it out of the can. And just keep mixing, like I said. You don't want to stop the process of mixing.
Look how many spoons we have and how many forks. We have 1 fork.
Alright, you guys, so the next step is the masa. Okay, so I've seen people just get the straight masa and throw it in the champurrado. And they gotta use the spatula, the spoon, to break it up and dissolve it and mix it. And that's really a pain in the butt. It's really hard to just get a blob of this masa and have it dissolve. I mean, if you look at this stuff is it's pretty thick. So I like to cheat. I've seen videos before and I've seen people do it before where they use the blender. It's okay to cheat. It's 2018. We gotta get in the new technology. So I'm gonna just, not a lot. The thing with this masa is the more you add, the thicker your champurrado is gonna be. I've made the mistake of when I first started doing this myself, is I add a lot of masa, and you gotta understand that the masa takes a long time to cook. So if you add a lot, you're not gonna notice the masa cooking until it actually boils. So as soon as you pour it in, it's not gonna get thick. It's still gonna be watery. It's the boiling cooking process that's gonna make your champurrado thick. So just just a little bit, that's about right there what I do. Not too much, and then another thing, I've seen people use water and they put water in. Why not just put the champurrado in the blender? Why are you gonna throw more water into your mix? You got enough mix of water and milk. You don't want to add no more water. So we're gonna get our blender and I'm gonna show you how we do this. Hold this. So I'm just gonna scoop some of this milk and just fill this up a little bit, just enough where it covers the masa. So yeah, we filled up, you know, the champurrado with the masa, and we're just gonna blend this. Pause, do it again. So I got my blended champurrado with masa, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just slowly pour this in here. And from this point forward, you have to keep mixing and not stop mixing until this comes to a complete boil. Okay, what's gonna happen is if you don't mix it, the bottom of this pot's gonna stick, and you're gonna have trouble cleaning it, and you're gonna get a bitter taste of burnt, and that's what you don't want to do. Alternate hands, do whatever it is you need to do, but do not stop mixing. And let me tell you guys, this is gonna take about 30, maybe 40 minutes to come to a boil. The masa's gotta cook. And basically that's it. That's all your ingredients. Those are your steps. Once it comes to a boil, your champurrado is ready to go. You know, you could alter this. You could give it your own little twist. If you like it more chocolatey, you could add more chocolate. If you like it sweeter, you could add more of the lechera. Make it sweeter. It's your own personal touch. Everyone has their way of making champurrado. I've tried many champurrados, and I'm not gonna lie, I like mine. Obviously, right? But yeah, go ahead and try this out, especially in the holidays. You know, today it's raining, it's cold. You know, some champurrado and some sweetbread, you can't go wrong. So we're just gonna let this come to a boil, and we'll check in with you guys in a bit. All right, as you can see, this is coming to a complete boil. And it's 11:52. When I poured the masa in, it was about 11:28. So roughly about 30 minutes to get this to come to a complete boil. I have not stopped mixing, and there, I'm about to turn it off because it's gonna start rising, and that's gonna be a big problem. And once it boils, I like to turn it off and stop it, because the longer you let it boil, the thicker it's gonna get. The masa's cooked, and it's just gonna get thicker, thicker, and thicker. And if you let this come to complete boil, it'll get hard. It won't get hard, but it'll turn into like pudding. It'll get really, really thick. So once it boils, just turn it off. It's done. It's cooked, and it's ready to go. All right, YouTube, we got the finished product. I got it in my cup. I got my pan dulce, not one, but two. And it's about to go down. Time for me to enjoy my champurrado. I hope this video helps you to make your own champurrado.